Hi! If you're watching this YouTube channel, you're probably thinking like, oh, what should I try to improve for 2025? Well, here's 5 habits that you can actually easily improve in 2025. Number 1 is just drinking more water every day. You can keep like a glass of water by your bed. So every single time when you wake up, you'll start to easily build the habit. Oh, I'm thirsty. I need some water. Bring like a nice water bottle that you like a lot. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be like a Stanley or anything expensive. It just has to be one that you like. And you know that you'll actually carry it around with you and use it every day so that you can actually better achieve your goals. The best way to build habits is to keep it in sight, because when it's out of sight, like let's say you kept your water in your closet, for example, like a case of water bottles in your closet or something, you're not going to go to your closet and want to grab it, right? Like you're not going to wake up and go want to grab water. You don't want to sit in your bed for a minute because that's kind of how everyone is. So just having it by you, like on your bedside or when you're working, like on your desk, that'll help you extremely. If you're looking to like have a cleaner room every day, my personal quote is like a clean space equals like a clean mind. Like whenever my room is a complete mess, I'm talking about like this all over the floor, that amount of stuff, I always feel so like depressed. I feel so anxious. I feel like I need to do something. One thing that you should do is declutter everything. Get rid of all the stuff that you literally don't ever look at. I'm not saying get rid of your memory box that you had from elementary and stuff, because that's not the case. You don't have to be minimalistic to have like a decluttered space. Honestly, I am a maximalist. This is probably the one area in my room where it's like the most like mundane. If you're holding on to like 20 million stuffed animals that you've had since a kid, it's probably time to let it go and just pick like a certain few that you really love, that you would always like think about, like, oh, childhood stuffed animals, like that one animal that you're thinking about right now, that's a keeper. Get rid of the rest. I saw this type of thing on social media once where it's like you should have like 3 daily wins. Something you do for fun, something that keeps you like active, and then something that like makes you feel good. And I'm not talking about like feel good as in like you're a big smoker, you're a big drinker. I'm not saying like that type of feel good, because that's not the same as like an energizer type of feel good. What I mean is like take a shower, journal your thoughts, clear up your mind, like do something that makes your mental well-being feel better and improved. Go to the gym. I mean, I know this isn't possible for all people. Like you might already be working really hard because you're doing like physical labor or something, and that is totally okay. But even if you aren't feeling energized to go to the gym, just doing like a daily like walk, something that's like a activity, like a resume, it'll keep you out of your bed like right when you get home. Because I know a lot of people, and I also struggle with this habit sometimes, where you finally get home after like a long day of work and then all you do is just bed rock, you're on your phone, you finally fall asleep, and then that just repeats itself over and over and over. This isn't going to make you feel good. It's going to make you wake up groggy because you're going on your phone, you're going on some type of screen every single day before you go to sleep, and it's not going to like cool off your brain. It's going to send fake dopamine versus real dopamine to your brain. And I'm not exactly a health expert, so I might not be saying the right terms. But one thing I know about me is I always feel so nice once I go to the gym after I've had like a long day. And you might be the type of person where that wakes you up more and you won't feel ready for bed. If that's you, that's totally fine. You can do something simple like literally just cleaning your room. Even that's kind of exercise. You don't have to have this fancy gym plan. You don't have to do it every single day if it's like an intense workout, because that's just going to hurt your body and it's going to be working against it, not with it. You don't have to have the perfect workout set. You don't have to have all of that. I think a lot of things that we struggle with is we're like, oh, I'll do this once I have that. Internal motivation, it's going to push you, but every single day, it's just going to make it easier and easier and easier for you to build and like consistently go through your habits. On the other hand, external motivation, like let's say you watch a TikTok, this girl got amazing results, like 90-day workout, and she like lost like 100 pounds. It's gonna make you feel great. That's gonna make you feel like, oh yeah, if she could do it, I can do it too. While this type of stuff can motivate you, it is extremely important to build foundations in your brain that motivate you instead of stuff like social media. Oh, my friends did it, I can. You need to have that strength within yourself so you feel like you actually did it yourself. And all of that brings me into my next topic, having less screen time. I know this isn't the most possible if you're the type of person that works at a desk like 8 hours a day or something like that. What I am telling you is that once you get home, what are you going to choose to do? Are you going to read? Are you going to go for a walk? Are you going to hang out with your friends or family? What are you gonna do that actually fulfills your mind instead of just going back into like another like work day? That stuff is just constantly filling up your mind. While yes, it's super nice every once in a while to just like relax, watch a TV show and not worry about anything, it is super important to build this habit of like, oh, I don't need to go on my phone. I should clear my mind. Like having like a clear mind every day is like so important in order to like keep your mental health in check. And while it is hard for me to like keep staying consistent with my habits, I do know that every single time I do these things, I'm just sitting in my bed, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get up. My bed is so comfortable. I feel so much better after I do them because I know I'm doing like what I actually want to do and stop having that like guilt trip of emotions get to me. This may seem hard, but it is actually super easy. Stop beating yourself up. If you just worked like a 12-hour workday and all you want to do is like sleep, why are you beating yourself up for not going to the gym? You just worked like half the day away. You only get 24 hours a day, and people should like systematically spend about 7 to 10 sleeping in their bed, and that's like relating to both men and women. So why are you like beating yourself up if you've already, let's say you slept 8 hours, you worked 12, that leaves you 4 hours with the day that you have left. All you want to do is relax, and that's totally okay. Some days you're working harder than others, and some days you don't have anything on a to-do list. If you're the type of person that's like a nurse or something, like let's say you do like 3 days of like 12-hour shifts, and then like those specific days you literally don't do anything else, you just work. That's totally okay. You got to do what works for you. You don't need to like listen to all these people on social media that have completely different lives than you. A lot of people that watch social media don't tend to realize that these people, like maybe this like influencer, let's say someone's like an influencer full time, they're gonna have a completely different life than you, than someone that works like 40, 60, 80-hour work weeks. You need to just think about what's best for you. Now, me personally, considering I am in high school and I have a job after school 4 to 5 days a week every week, it is extremely important for me to have like specified time to the side for me to just like relax, like let your mind think, not listen to music, not think about anyone else, just think for myself. Because every time I have weeks where I just plan too much stuff in one week, and I'm also working, I'm also thinking about school, I'm also doing homework, it's just way too much for your body to like process. Some people can do that, and that's totally fine, but I know for me personally, I need some me time. I usually don't get any days to like sleep in. I love my naps. I'm gonna put aside time for me to nap because my body needs energy. Like our body is literally temples. We need to take care of them. We need to feed them well nutritionally. We need to rest well. We need to do our hygiene. We need to let go of the things that are bad for us. We need to do all this stuff because you are the only person you spend 100% of your life with. And that is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. My contact info and socials are in the bio below. And if you're looking at this video to hopefully inspire yourself to have better New Year's resolutions, I hope that I helped you out. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, then I hope I'll see you next time.